Thank you for listening to this little talk on what leadership means to me. I started off by having a think around and decided that, in a nutshell, leadership means inspiring others to achieve a common goal whilst having integrity in your actions, so living your values and eliminating that say-do gap. When I thought about what my life purpose is, I decided that, quite simply, it's to have an overall positive impact on the world. And I've decided I can do this in a variety of different ways. So firstly, I can bring up children who go on to do the same, thereby creating a virtuous circle. Secondly, I can do it through my work, both improving the lives of patients and also those that I work with. And thirdly, I can do it through my actions outside of work. I've had a thought about the influencers and influencers on my life. So the first influencer that I thought of was my bonpa, who was my grandfather, who died a few years ago, well, in his 90s. So he was the archetypal head of our family. He had many different jobs in his life, but he was an ex-World War II pilot and a QC. He set up a charity which my family still runs to this day. But what struck me most about him was that he had absolute integrity. He was honest to his core. But more than that, he was a leader, because I've since seen this trait shared down the generations, exhibited very clearly in my father and my brother. He was gentle, kind, thoughtful and encouraging. But he wasn't perfect. He was very, very stubborn. The second person that has influenced my life won't even know that she's been a positive influence. Now, she was a college tutor at one of the hospitals that I've worked at previously. She was both an excellent anaesthetist, but also very, very modest and understated. She was always available and always non-judgmental. If you had a problem, this was the person you would go to. So she's both a role model for my work and also for how I hope to be as a leader. She demonstrated vulnerability and strength. Next, I'm going to talk about an influence on my life. And this was actually one of the darkest stages of my life. So when I was pregnant with my youngest daughter, I suffered with antenatal depression. And my world fell apart. But nobody knew it was falling apart, because I was a perfectionist and I didn't let anybody see how badly I was struggling. It was tough. I've never felt so low before, and I've never felt so low since. But it's taught me so much. It's taught me that life isn't about being perfect, and it's about accepting support from others. My core values are kindness, honesty, fairness, trust, stability, and reliability. So my leadership point of view is that leadership is being able to listen and being open to understanding other people's points of view. It's about using kindness to lift people up and to enable them to achieve their best. It's about acknowledging and addressing unfairness. And it's about being genuine and honest, even when it's not easy. It's about trusting other people, and ultimately it's about treating others how you would like to be treated and working together to achieve a positive change. What can my people expect from me? Well, they can expect me not to judge them. They can expect me to encourage them and to be honest with them. They can expect me to support them against any injustices that they face. They can expect me to admit when I don't know the answer. And they can expect me to always be kind. But what do I expect from my people? I expect that they are trustworthy and that they keep their word. I really hope that they let me know if they are struggling so that I can help. But I definitely expect that they are also kind and fair to others. So how will I set an example as a leader? I will work as hard as I expect others to. I will be available to people and I will give them my time. All of my words and my actions will be influenced and underlined by my core values. And I'm going to finish just with a little quote, not sure who it's by, but it's been floating around on the internet quite a lot these days, but I think it's really true. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. Thank you.